First card out we have Nine of Pentacles. Queen of Swords, could be dealing with a fellow air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Empress, could be dealing with a Libra or a Taurus. Judgment, could be dealing with a Cancer or Scorpio. Five of Wands in reverse, and King of Pentacles, could be dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. On the bottom of the deck we have Justice. So, right, some of you could have gone through a divorce. It is a card of karma though. What did I say? Do you think some of you are dealing with a karmic connection? It is those scales balancing out though. You may be the one delivering justice in this situation with that Queen of Swords being there. Very similar energies. But it's trying to remain balanced and level-headed. Remain fair when dealing with a situation. Can indicate legal matters for some. Now, I do have to point out I've got the Nine of Pentacles, which can be a single person card with a Queen and an Empress. Some of, like I say, some of you could have been married to this person, in a committed relationship with this person with the King of Pentacles, and are going through the process of legal separation. Or on the flip side of that, because I've got a Five of Wands, a hell of a lot of court cards, some of you could have been put in the position of being the other person, and this person is already committed with, already in a committed relationship and has a significant other, and you are not willing to be party to a third party situation, with that Five of Wands being in reverse. But Nine of Pentacles, someone that certainly knows their worth, could be very focused on those pennies at the minute. Judgment. Now, Judgment can be a reconciliation card, but on the flip side of that, it can also be a card of release, trying to release, forgiving yourself, forgiving them for any past actions to get to the next stage in the Fool's journey, which is closure. Queen of Swords, she is your energy, traditionally Libra, but all air signs. But she comes out to me when she's been hurt, when she's gone through the Three of Swords and goes into protection mode. Could have certainly spoke your truth to this person. I am feeling boundaries have been put in place. Five of Wands in reverse, not wanting to be anyone's option, not wanting conflict. It is also a card of being victorious when it comes to conflict though. Empress, if this doesn't indicate you were married or have children with this person, or that this person already does have a significant other, this is a very good card. For you, like I said, Nine of Pentacles, knowing your worth, focusing on that self-love, self-care, very abundant and energy. Yeah, very abundant with the Nine of Pentacles and the Empress. Also a very sensual energy though. She is ruled by Venus. Tends to draw quite a bit of attention to them. Some of that attention could be coming off a King of Pentacles, but King of Pentacles to me on your side can also represent that you are your own boss or the sole provider for your family at the minute. Let's see what we get on their side. Oh, Three of Swords just nearly popped out. Some of you do think you could be dealing with a third party situation that you were in the past, but have closed the door on that. First card out, Two of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Ten of Swords, Four of Wands, King of Wands, could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Ace of Swords, on the bottom of the deck with the Seven of Swords in reverse. This can indicate guilt. Seven of Swords in reverse. I also go off how the pictures interact as well though, and this to me looks like someone who you are in separation from wanting to come back around, because in the reverse there's still very much someone's walked away but still watching is what I'm feeling. Or you could have sent them packing but they're still watching. Two of Pentacles can be quite an indecisive energy, someone changing their mind one day from the next about a decision that needs to be made. Can also, for some, indicate someone juggling two people. I was picking up that this person may be in a commitment elsewhere, and they do have the Four of Wands. Now, you could have been committed to this, in a committed relationship with this person, or shared property, because it does represent the home, but it is also known as the twin flame 1111 card, and I do believe some of you are dealing with a karmic connection. Very strong connection here, but it could certainly indicate this person is already committed elsewhere and they were trying to juggle two people. Knight of Cups, wanting to come in with apologies. There is emotion there, but it's a knight, so you're throwing as queens. Emotional wise, you're on different levels with emotional maturity, could be dealing with an age difference. King of Wands, still have a lot of passion for you, but that King of Wands can sometimes be led by their passions, sometimes led astray by that wand. Could be what they're wanting to apologise for, because we do have the Ten of Swords, which can indicate deceit, betrayal, someone feeling stabbed in the back. Can just be this person feeling defeated in general. They are wanting to come in and speak some truth with that Ace of Swords. It is a card of clarity, wanting victory. If they have been suffering mentally, because swords are thoughts, that could be clearing out now, and they're finally starting to see things clearly with those two cards together. But it is, swords are communication as well. I see them wanting to communicate, but it is after not the best ending. Ten of Swords for me is never an amicable ending. It's a painful ending. Nine of, no, for some of you, you're not being party to breadcrumbing, third party situations, any connection where they're not pulling their weight, basically. No longer giving to this connection, giving to yourself with those two cards. High Priestess in reverse, you completely spoke your truth to this person. Give it to them good, because the High Priestess, to me, it can be someone ignoring their intuition, but I'm not really getting that. Can indicate, like I say, not willing to be someone's dirty little secret for some of you. But the High Priestess in reverse is things coming to light. You could have discovered some truth. Queen of Swords is definitely a truth seeker, but it's also someone who's an open book, not playing any games, completely putting the truth out there on the line. You could have also used that sword that she's holding to cut this person free because of some betrayal. Could have done it rather swiftly and unexpected with the Ten of Swords as well. Nine of Wands. There's those boundaries put in place. Bit of a guarded energy. Wounded warrior, but also a card of strength. You know, you may have been through it when it came to this connection, but it didn't break you. Mirroring each other with the Two of Pentacles, but the Two of yours is in reverse, so I'm not getting any indecisiveness on your side. And some of you are choosing to release a juggler altogether. Strength in reverse, could be dealing with a Leo. Now this can indicate someone who isn't currently feeling. You could be feeling a bit tired with that Nine of Wands and the Strength being in reverse. But it is also, you know, this could have knocked your confidence. But with the Empress, I'm not feeling it. It could, because we've got the Passion card out, right? There could still be a very physical attraction to this person that sometimes you struggle to tame. I'm trying to say that in the politest form I can. Death, could be dealing with a Scorpio, so yeah, there was endings to deal with. For some of you, very painful endings, but in that, some people, when they go through situations like this, it, you know, does cause pain. That pain transforms them in amazing ways. Death is all about transformation. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Moon, Pisces energy. Don't know if I said Pisces with the High Priestess, but it is a card of intuition. Can be things yet to come to light. It's hidden things, but not always lies. It can be hidden emotions, because we do have the Knight of Cups there. Maybe they never admitted to having feelings for you, but it can represent our fears and insecurities as well. Also, for some of you, there could have been, you know, secrets involved. But if there were, I do feel those secrets came to light. So a card of waiting while making a decision can be someone trying to decide whether they're going to turn their back completely on a situation or not. Page of Swords. Told you, still watching. Is the spy card of the tarot, air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Whether that's via social media, friends and family, tarot readings. Someone wants in out of the cold after a painful ending. Like I say, if that person has been dealing with some mental health issues, they may be coming out of that energy now. 9 of Cups. Now, 9 of Cups in reverse can indicate a connection or someone who is a bit emotionally codependent. Certainly shows they aren't receiving their wish fulfillment at the minute when it comes to this situation. Can be someone who is overindulgent in drink, food, sex. We do have, someone who likes receiving attention. You still have their attention, but they could miss the attention that they receive from you. 6 of Wands, though, with a King of Wands, certainly can be someone who likes receiving attention from quite a few people. Can be quite an egoic card sometimes. 10 of Wands, feeling very burdened. Hell of a lot of passion showing on their side. 3 of their cards are Wands. There's that mental activity I was picking up on. The Nightmare card, stress, depression, anxiety. So what I want to know is if this person is going to reach out, because Page of Swords can be communication, but it can also just be them watching for now. So I'll get 3 of the After Tarot for immediate future, either side, and see if they are going to or if they're going to hold off, at least for this week. Two of Wands, Knight of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. So incoming love, but it's coming in very slowly with that Knight of Pentacles, Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Can be quite a cautious energy, which they tend to be. I don't know what is going on with the signs lately, but a lot of people are putting those boundaries in place and it's shocking the hell out of the other person and it's making them be quite cautious and take their time when coming towards. There's that choice that we see they're trying to make, though. For some, it could be a choice between 2 people. The Moon again, Pisces energy, 7 of Cups. Yeah, they're going to try for reconciliation. I'm just not sure it's going to be this week with that Knight of Pentacles being there. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Wheel of... Like I said, they may not have been open about their emotions with the Moon showing on their side. There's certainly emotions there. 2 of theirs are Cups and we do have an Ace of Cups and they are wanting reconciliation, but they may not be the most emotionally open person. On the bottom of the deck we have the Wheel of Fortune, fixed energy, Leo, Taurus, Aquarius or Scorpio. Divine timing. Another card of karma. Definitely dealing with karmic, some of you, but it is going with the flow. Changes, big changes coming in this situation, I feel. Like I say, if this resonates, I do now do extended readings using Person B's deck. I do a 9-card spread with clarifiers for how they see the relationship, how they see you, their feelings, actions they may take, things like that. But for now, I will get a card of advice from the Moonology deck. Surrender to the divine, full moon. Well, that's perfectly in line with the Wheel of Fortune. And one from the Wisdom of the Oracle. Between Worlds. Number 3. Transitions, not being quite out of one situation and fully engaged in another. Temporary blindness, no man's land. Between the worlds is where you must let go of the tendency to make assumptions. This is a time when you are unable to see what is ahead. Cultivate curiosity and trust the process of change and growth. You are done learning the lessons of recent experiences. In this place between what was and what will be is a state of making and unmaking and making again. What is essential now is to admit not knowing. There is great freedom and power to be unleashed. A mystery that is not yours to understand weaves a web of life within a divine matrix of consciousness greater than your own thoughts, feelings, beliefs, desires and decisions. The seeds that were planted in the past begin to take root, but what surfaces will probably not be what you expect. When you are between the worlds, you are invited to see with the curious eyes of a child glimpsing a rainbow for the first time. Do so and you will not be disappointed. This is a time to explore the new energy between you and another. It is not a moment for certainty, but rather for discovery and curiosity. You don't yet know if this will last forever, so allow yourself to explore who you are and what is reflected back to you. This relationship is meant to educate you about yourself. What do you need? What do you like or dislike? What values are important to you? You are in a critical phase of your relationship that is not to be dismissed or hurried. Right, Aquarius, that's all I've got for you today. If this resonated, please like, share, subscribe, leave a comment below. Every small action you take on my channel helps more people see it and it grow. If this didn't resonate though, please check your moon, rising, Venus or stellium signs. If you'd like to join me over on Facebook, I do run a weekly competition to win a free Celtic crossbred, as well as doing daily pick cards for advice. The link is in the description box down below. Thanks for watching.